We are at Aero Junkie's secret flying location number 3 for the maiden flight today. Compared to last Sunday, it is cold, it is breezy, it's not as nice. But nevertheless, the Fun Cub is ready, or Fun Cub clone is ready for its maiden flight. And I just checked everything and things look good. I'm hoping that the motor, the ESC, everything's going to perform as expected. This prop seems to be right, but we will see how much power it has in the air. One thing right off the bat, I hate the decals. They have been peeling everywhere. If I flew it like that, they will have been peeling off and flying in the air. So I put like little pieces of tape everywhere. So that I don't like, but hopefully everything else will be nicer. The tail is still facing a little crooked, but let's see if it's going to be a good takeoff. I can probably adjust it with the rudder. So let's get started. Here goes nothing. And I'm using 1500 milliamp hour 3 cell. Whoa, okay. Rates, yeah, it was on high rates. It's needs a little bit of trimming, or maybe it's a little. Yeah, it's as soon as I let go, it's just trying to get the nose down. So I have to give up elevator trim. It's all better, but not completely. So it may still be a little nose heavy, and that may be due to the, yeah, it can do a very tight up at 75% throws rates, and it can do hammerhead. Yeah, I'm already feeling comfortable, although it's not very well trimmed yet. Okay. Is it flying straight and level at 50% throttle? It does. So I was saying the 1500 milliamp hour 3 cell battery, and seems to have good power. Let me try to bring it down a little bit closer so you can see the detail. It turns quick, that's for sure, but it's definitely not a hobby zone Super Cub, that 3-channel floater. This is not a floater. This flies fast, it has ailerons, it doesn't dihedral, it doesn't inherently come to straight and level. If you let go of the stick, it will stay like that. Do you see? I left it and it just keeps turning left. It's almost aerobatic. Okay, I'm going to increase the rates to 100% and let's see if we can do aileron rolls a little slow, but I wasn't going really fast. So let's speed up against the wind and then try that again. Yeah, I mean, it's not an aerobatic airplane, but it can do aerobatics. The rudder has a lot of authority, by the way. And yeah, it can do tight loops. Yeah, the elevator has a lot of authority. I mean, look, it goes up, and the rudder has authority as well. Not so much the ailerons. Probably I can increase the aileron throws a little bit by moving the hole on the servo arm to the outermost hole, the control arm. But hey, it is doing well so far, especially for a maiden flight. Let's come down for a nice and low. Yeah, I'm on the high rate, so it's really squirrely. So I just set it to 50% rate, and this should fly a little less squirrely now. Yeah, the turn rate is not as much as crazy as before. Let me bring it the other way now.
I don't know, something don't sound right.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It did not disappoint me at all. The trimming was a little off, but hey, It's always like that. The first time, the 1500 milliamp hour 200G battery seems to be doing fine. I'm flying 50% throttle most of the time.
It's just the air screaming through.
And yeah, things are going well. And then the loop is not as tight as when I had 100% rates, but that's good. Okay, I'm going to stay away from that pit. It's screaming today. And let's try to do a touch and go at the 50% rates and see how it does, how it approaches. I'm just trimming the ailerons a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's not a floater, but
It sounded like it was coming through
coming.
the fuselage.
It doesn't want to come down. It's going fast. So let me do a low pass and then go around and come in again. Well trimmed now. So I have to keep the power on probably because it's not a very floaty plane, but okay, it was getting a little iffy. I got a crosswind, the wind caught underneath the right wing, and I just didn't want to land it at that point. Let me bring it again. This is definitely not a beginner airplane. It's a especially in the wind. Alright, that wasn't a great touch and go, but it was a touch and go nevertheless. Okay, so my friend Scott is landing. I'm going to come around this way, give him some space with his pits, which we featured, by the way, last week. I mean, for its size, it's doing good. I think it was the right choice of the prop and battery. Maybe battery could be, I can probably use 1300 milliamp hour battery. I'm going to move away because probably cannot hear me from all that thing going on. Alright, I was saying I can probably use a lighter 1300 milliamp hour battery, 3 cell, and that will probably help. Let's do another low and slow. It will get a little lighter with the battery and hence a little slower. And I'm going to check the battery, how much. I've been flying for about 8 minutes now. And once I check my 1500 milliamp hour battery on this, it will give me an idea if 13 is going to be okay. Oh. Very nice. That was a good landing. Very happy about it. And it's breezy, it's windy, and the little Fun Cub clone did well. It's not multiplex. It says multiplex, it's not multiplex. It's Chinese knockoff. But very high quality in my opinion. Very high quality kit. It came together very easily last night. And I have 4 small complaints, and I'm just going to tell them now. First, the back plate. The back plate holding the tail wheel in place. It was installed crooked, so I hot glued it back correctly, but the wheel is still a little crooked, so but I can fix that later. The second thing was the carbon fiber tubes inside the wing. In the center spar, they were sticking out a little bit, so these 2 center spars did not come together nicely, so I had to shave those off, sand them off, just file them off, and then everything was fine. The third thing, no instruction manual came out of it, so if you buy this, you know, slow down and watch my video, and then where I show everything and I stop and tell what to do next. And fourth, I hate the decals. Thumbs down. I put them on and then they were peeling everywhere. I should have cleaned the surface with ethanol. That may have helped, but I'm not sure. So I put the long strips of tape, magic tape, on the front and all these corners of the star, the pointy edges of the star. So overall, I give it 4.5 props out of 5 props. So very close to perfect, but not there. But I'm really happy with it, especially with the motor that I put and the propeller that I selected. It feels high quality overall. So if you find it as cheap as I got this, that was a little over $40, I think $45 kit, buy it. Probably you'll spend another $25-30 for the rest if you are buying cheap components and if you already have a receiver. You know, you can just get flying for about $80 to $90 with this one. Well, folks, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope to see you on the next video. Stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye bye.